saw The Batman. Pretty exciting wait for this boy or disappointed parents. Right, Daddy Reece?
Not so much disappointed as I am just kind of bummed out.
This movie just did not reach the potential it had.
This is a long-ass movie. This movie has a runtime of 2 hours and 55 minutes. The story itself, you look at it, it's not a 3-hour story. There's a lot of fat, I feel like, that could be trimmed from this nice T-bone of a steak that's just waiting to be grilled, sauteed, and enjoyed.
You bite into it, like, man, that tastes really good. Next bite, you're like, not even hot. What the fuck was that? And you take another bite, oh, that was pretty good. Another bite, Ron Pattinson, I think he killed it. I loved his Batman. I like the costume. They framed him so well, man. Like, this is the most consistently shot Batman I've seen on screen. There's so many comic book shots, close-ups, just him just ominously just standing over people, like walking around. You can argue it was maybe a little too slow, too emo. It's his second year as Batman. He's still a loner loser, so it kind of makes sense. And some of the dialogue here just takes me out of the fucking movie, man. It sucks. Like, the atmosphere is there. It was so close. Gotham is the best Gotham I've seen on screen too, and the music was great. But then it's just like a scene of Zoe Kravitz and Ron Pattinson like awkwardly trying to have chemistry. It doesn't really work that well.
Zoe Kravitz and her Catwoman, in my opinion, shouldn't have even been in this movie. You don't care about Catwoman. You definitely don't care about her relationship with the Batman. I think Zoe Kravitz was just a wrong choice to play this character. Plus, this character maybe shouldn't have even been in the script to begin with. Colin Farrell's fucking great though.
Oh yeah.
Loved him. You don't even know it's him. It's fucking amazing. I think Matt Reeves did a good job. I think it goes down to the script and how bloated this actually skinny story is.
The Riddler, here's my hot take. He should have been non-existent. Catwoman, I think, could have stayed. Just get rid of the Riddler. Make this movie just about Penguin. Make it a crime movie. Like, he still could have the detective parts and stuff. Like, this is the year 2 of Batman. Obviously, it takes a lot of inspiration from year 1, the comic. They could have made it just a raw, rated R, gang Batman movie. Brutal murder cases or something like that. Instead of the stupid, oh, here, Mr. Batman, here's another envelope for you. It felt like there's 2 movies going on here almost. It didn't mesh all the way to me. Yeah, Paul Dano, it was like his voice, man, I was just listening to Mr. Plinkett.
They will never go away.
The payoff just isn't there for how fucking long this movie is, how mysterious it tries to be. Like,
if you're gonna keep Riddler in your movie, they took it too far in the realism of making him this truly psychopathic, not all there killer.
There's too many FaceTime calls in this fucking movie, man. The first one, you see the Riddler and Batman's little image in the corner. I'm like, dude, this is fucking hilarious. The action here was serviceable. The worst part about it was the editing of it. The thickness of it wasn't there. Well, they're trying to make it realistic. Real punches don't have these effects, duh. I don't give a fuck. I'm watching a Batman movie. I should feel these punches.
Most of the fighting here is with like flashing lights. You don't get to see a whole lot. It's mostly silhouettes, which is always cool, but it's also really cool just to see a nice steady cam with some brutal fucking choreographed fighting in it. The Batfleck, you can talk shit, but that one warehouse scene, it was loud. The punches hurt. The bones were cracking. This movie,
it's just a lot of like people walking around talking, and you like, well, they're building the atmosphere of the Batman. The atmosphere for me was set in the first 20 minutes, and me, I was like, okay, this is consistent as fuck. Boom, I'm already into it. And then it just goes on and on and on, like trying to convey to the audience, like, hey guys, we're a serious Batman movie. Like, you guys already proved that to us. The Riddler shit just isn't captivating enough, but that's the whole crux of the fucking movie. So it kind of sucks. Really wish this movie was rated R, you know, we could see some Ron Pattinson butt cheeks or dong or balls.
I just need more blood, more fucks. I need a sex scene or 3. I don't care who the characters are, just have them in there.
It's hard not to enjoy the movie when you see Ron Pattinson just walking all ominous, just like in a hallway, like, oh fuck, that's literally the Batman.
It's really cool at the beginning too. He's like, I'm not in the shadows, but I'm always the shadow. The first 10 to 20 minutes, this movie hooks you in, and you don't need to be convinced anymore to sit through it and enjoy it. But it goes on for the next hour, still trying to hook you. Like people said, being smarter than it really was or needed to be in any capacity. It got ahead of itself. It overthought the entire process. Reeves and whoever else wrote and, you know, created this
bunch of monkeys
thing.
Right?
I like the score consistently throughout the movie. It was good. I enjoyed it.
The whole Batman theme was like a cool just mix of all the Batman themes. Like can't be cartoon TV, like sound effects, but they somehow meshed it to fit like an atmospheric movie, and that was impressive as fuck.
Especially when that one song came on. I think that Andy Serkis was too young to play Alfred. For an actor that's like at this point as recognizable as him, held key information that like altered the way Bruce Wayne's gonna think about the rest of the movie. And for that character to just be like someone that doesn't really even fucking matter in this movie, like there's so much cool shit in this movie. So much of it that's like horrorscape, so much you're just like, that's pulled straight from a comic book, which you don't get that much anymore from these comic book fucking movies. But then there's just all this fat, and you can't ever go back and enjoy all the positives from this movie without sitting through 3 hours of this movie again. Would be easy to do if the climax was better. Finally, it's coming to an end, and it feels like the story itself is tired from going on this long.
Yeah,
because
it's like, oh.
the climax is just so, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. You're just like, oh, it had to be this stupid epic gamer moment. Why can't they just make it a hard emotional impact ending?
There's a guy in the movie that sounds like this, and it's fucking ridiculous to take him seriously because he's the chief of police.
Yeah, I just need Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne to maybe get a little better and then just keep working out. If he's gonna go through this trilogy, I need his body to progress with his career. Ronnie Coleman has his old body had the proportions needed to play the Batman.
What I tell you, baby, I can take care of myself. Vengeance.
I'm giving this 6.5 out of 10. I did enjoy my time with this movie, even though all the problems we just fucking talked about. You know, we rammed on this movie pretty hard. It's just hard for me to not enjoy a movie that's like actually trying. It was so fucking close, man. God, Robert Pattinson looks so good. Gee, it pisses me off. I walked out of this movie just feeling a bunch of things. Some of it good, some of it bad, and some of it in the middle. And 6.5 just feels right to me.
6.5 out of 10 for the Batman, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a minute. Man, I saw some shit that was so cool that I have never seen before, especially for the character of the Batman. But you also think about just like the times when your butt got sweaty and you're looking at these characters that are kind of dumb and doing dialogue that pulls you from it. There's just, oh God, my eyes. There's negatives to be found amongst this field of positives. Sometimes you're pulled, sometimes you're fucking getting pulled, all right? That's what happens in this movie for 3 hours.
It's still the best comic book movie we've seen since The Joker, so. So good job, DC, you're still on top. Well, yeah, that's it. Go check out the movie though, go watch it, please. It deserves your money more than any other Marvel movie we've seen in the past fucking years. Fuck, you were so close, man. God damn it. Go check it out, let us know what you thought, and we'll see you later. Okay.
Bye.
I'm Batman. Yep.
I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know.
In someone's mouth.